A resolution was passed by Somerville Town Council last month to reprimand their mayor, Wiley Johnson, for alleged code of ethics violations. Today, the mayor speaking about the matter. News 2's Stetson Miller has more on this Flower Town feud.
Today, the mayor of Somerville, Wiley Johnson, spoke out after being censured by town council last month. The censure gave him 10 days to sign a code of ethics document, but that deadline has passed, and now he's saying he refuses to sign it.
At Mayor Johnson's monthly Chat with the Mayor open forum, he told attendees about how he feels about town council's resolution to reprimand him for alleged code of ethics violations.
These resolutions were passed by a hostile council that has been reducing the authority of the office of mayor since the 2015 election.
The resolution was brought up after the mayor sent an email to Town Administrator Colin Martin that said SUV and ditch on West 4th North Street and North Pine Street since before the weekend. Have it removed ASAP. Some perceived that as an order that was not appropriate. Then the resolution was passed at a council meeting on June 14th. It asked the mayor to sign an acknowledgement of code of ethics within 10 days, and if he did not, he could not continue to be eligible for intergovernmental assignments like serving on the Berkeley-Charleston-Dorchester Council of Governments and serving as chair of the town's finance committee. But the deadline came and went in late June, and the mayor did not comment on the matter until the day.
I cannot and will not sign these resolutions.
He later said he believes the resolution would hinder his ability to do his job as mayor.
I saw it as something that would restrict me from doing my job, and it was a violation, I thought, of my First Amendment rights.
And he added he thinks the censure may violate laws.
It may be a violation of state law. It may be a violation of our ordinances.
Right now, it's not clear if town council will follow through with stripping the mayor of his intergovernmental duties.
Now, tomorrow a town council meeting is scheduled here, and I reached out to Councilman Walter Bailey, who made the motion originally to adopt the censure, and asked him if council will take any further actions related to it, but he said he will not be attending tomorrow and doesn't expect any further action to happen tomorrow. In Somerville, Stetson Miller, Count On 2.